Hello guys! In this lecture, we're going to talk about another important evaluation metric, which is area under curve. Area under curve, or AUC, is one of the most widely used metrics for evaluation. It can be expressed with a graph that is plotted against true positive rate and false positive rate for various threshold values. As true positive rate increases, false positive rate also increases. Before defining area under curve, let's understand two basic terms. The first one is true positive rate. True positive rate is another name for recall or sensitivity, which we talked about before. We said that recall is the percentage of positive instances out of the total actual positive instances. So we use recall to find all of the positive instances what fraction we correctly predicted as positive. The higher value of sensitivity or recall would mean higher value of true positive and lower value of false negative. Now the second term is false positive rate or specificity. False positive rate is defined as the proportion of actual negatives which got predicted as negative. In other words, when the actual value is negative, how often is the prediction correct? Specificity can be calculated by dividing true negatives over true negatives plus false positives. The higher the value of false positive rate would mean higher value of true negative and lower false positive rate. Now let's plot area under curve for our logistic regression model. First, we fit the model to our data. Then we apply decision function which predict confidence scores for the samples. After that, we use ROC AUC function to calculate true positive rate and false positive rate, which have values in the range between 0 and 1, and they both computed at threshold values such as 0, 0.02, 0.04 until we reach 1. Finally, we draw the AUC graph. We notice that we got area under curve equals to 0.91, which is a very good value. AUC have range between 0 and 1, and the greater the value, the better is the performance of our model. In the AUC graph, the top left corner is the ideal point, where false positive rate is 0 and true positive rate is 1. So why we should use area under curve? Well, it does not require you to set a classification threshold, and it's still useful when there is high class imbalance, like our credit card fraud example, and it gives us a single number score for easy compression. So that's it for today's video, and see you in the next one.